Katie Arney. Jody Jackson are your 2013-14 PTSA co-presidents. Jody unfortunately could not be here this morning, so she asked that I speak on her behalf. We wanted to take a few minutes to share some things that the PTSA has been doing and has planned for this year. Under Riverwood's charter, every student is required to be a PTSA member. That is so that the PTSA can provide funds and services for all Riverwood students, families, and teachers. Our focus this year is to build relationships and community throughout the community. We will do this by working in conjunction with other booster organizations as well as the Governance Council to make sure that the needs of our parents, teachers, and students are all being met. We will support teachers and students with expanded programs, enhance our grade level parent resource program and our parent department program, as well as expand our monthly class-specific newsletters. We are also working with specialists in the community to develop a comprehensive wellness and drug education program. As parents, you have been very supportive of your PTSA, and we thank you. Your support has come in the form of time and money. As a result, the PTSA is committing to countless volunteer hours and approximately $149,000 of financial support this year. We are able to do this through our current year fundraising of $96,000, and the remainder is coming from our cash on hand at the end of last school year. We ended the year with about $63,000 of cash due to the timing of when we purchased the iPads and the mini grants and our year-end cutoff. And also, administrative changes in direction last year resulted in some events not happening as planned. We are so excited about being able to support the school needs at this level. A detailed budget with explanations is available to you on the PTSA website, the school homepage, and also was emailed to all parents. If you have not visited our website, please do so. Copies of the budget are available in your advisory class as well. We hope you had a chance to look it over and see what amazing things PTSA has done and will continue to do for the school year. Our commitment to making Riverwood the best it can be is genuine and comes from the heart. Jody and I and the entire executive committee all have our children at this school and truly strive every day to make a positive impact at Riverwood. But don't take it from us. Listen to some people who really know.
I'm Joey Weiss, the student body president of Riverwood International Charter School. And my Riverwood experience has been an awesome one. I've really gotten to experience it all, not just 5 principals, but lots of cool classes and courses I was able to take. I'm involved in the theater department. I do the choral department of Beta Club my junior year. I'm in the National Honor Society. I take AP and IB courses. There's really so much for anybody out there that wants to do something. If you like to cook, you can do culinary. If you like to do business, you can take business if you couldn't guess. Really anybody, if you want to do art, you can do art. So it's awesome. And I've definitely, not only through my 4 years of student government experience, but also just 4 years of being a student, I've really been able to shape Riverwood and be able to take a part in how my school turned out. And I wouldn't want to change anything for the world.
We hope we have given you a little taste of what your PTSA is all about. As we mentioned earlier, our budget was presented via email and is on our website a little over a week ago. As a member organization, the budget needs to be approved by you, our members. A vote will take place in the cafeteria at open house during 4th period. Please be sure to participate. Oh, and the student directories are being compiled and will be distributed as soon as possible. Please be sure to like Riverwood PTSA on Facebook and check the PTSA website frequently. Also, each month you should be receiving a newsletter that's packed full of information about your child's class happenings. Thank you again for your support of the PTSA. With your financial support and your volunteer support, we are truly making a difference together.
Hello, my name is Martha Greenway. and I serve as chair of the Riverwood Governance Council. Your Governance Council consists of 13 representatives, including parents, students, teachers, staff, and community members. We are now managing our transition to the charter system, which will include all Fulton County schools over the next 3 years. However, we have permission for this year to keep our council structure and all of our previous school processes in place, as under our previous charter arrangement. Last year, we made the difficult decision to close enrollment to those out of the attendance zone due to our capacity issues. Only those out of the attendance zone who were siblings, children of employees, and students from Ridgeview who met the magnet criteria were eligible to enroll. As a result, we have 30 out-of-zone ninth graders this year as compared to over 120 entering in 2012. Our next big task is to approve the strategic plan for the next 3 years, and then to request any waivers to state law or system policy that we require. The strategic plan will be discussed by the School Governance Council on September 25th at 4 o'clock in the Media Center, and we hope you can join us. As you may know, Riverwood is scheduled for a significant renovation that will ultimately replace most of our facility and reconfigure our campus. School district officials have indicated that planning for this could begin as early as this semester. They will be engaging our community in a visioning session similar to those used for the Sandy Springs City Center. Please plan to attend our October 9th council meeting, where Patrick Burke, Deputy Superintendent for Operations for the school district, will discuss the next steps in this process. In addition to all of these positive activities, we will soon be forming a task force to review the safety and security of our facility. Your Governance Council works very hard to be transparent, as evidenced by the creation of a new council website in August of 2012, where we've now placed all of the information about the council electronically so that it can be viewed by the public, as opposed to being kept on paper as was in the past. This makes it easy for our community to find information about our processes and our decisions. All of the Governance Council meeting dates, agendas, and minutes are posted on the website, as well as members' names and email addresses. The draft strategic plan will be posted within the next week, and we welcome your input. Please plan to attend our September 25th strategic planning meeting and our October 9th regular meeting, both at 4 o'clock in the Media Center, to learn more about these positive activities that will ensure Riverwood remains an excellent school into the future.
Hi, I'm Dana Munson, art teacher here at Riverwood. I'm also the coordinator for the PTSA mini grant program. This year, PTSA has committed $30,000 to the mini grant program. Mini grants are ways for teachers to ask for funding for special projects, equipment, technologies, and more that would otherwise not be funded. In the past, mini grants have helped fund things like the mural project that adorns our front entrance, a personal favorite of mine, as well as equipment and aprons for our Raiders Cup coffee shop. They have funded a spectacular iPad lab in the science department. Many grants have even funded the purchase of textbooks, study guides, and reading materials for our students. We've also helped teachers attend workshops, fund different clubs like robotics, and helped fund last year's incredibly successful Career Day. Your support of PTSA allows me to encourage our teachers to think big, not to be constrained by tight budgets, and to really think about what would give our students the best Riverwood experience. Thank you for your increased support of the mini grants this year.
Hi, I'm Jillian Johnson, Assistant Principal at Riverwood International Charter School. I know you've heard a lot about what PTSA does for our students and our teachers, but I want to very briefly tell you about what PTSA does for our school community. PTSA is committed to ensuring a positive learning environment at Riverwood. To that end, they've graciously hosted a new teacher mentoring program for our new teachers. This program is a hands-on program to ensure that our newest faculty members have the support and the resources they need to be successful at Riverwood. In addition, they're providing department helpers to assist teachers with time-consuming tasks like copying, filing, cleaning, and more, so that teachers can spend more time in the classroom with your children. They are helping to fund a tremendous professional development program to ensure that our faculty has the most effective teaching skills available. They're working with Dr. Shaw and community professionals on a wellness program that will address total wellness, including drugs and alcohol. And they are doing all this while maintaining the utmost transparency and the most open communication with any organization with whom I've ever worked. I'm very proud to work at a school that has a parent-teacher-student association that cares as much about its community as our PTSA does. I hope you will join me in supporting their efforts, as they truly are your PTSA.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2013-2014 Open House at the Riverwood International Charter School. I'm Dr. Robert Shaw, the very proud principal here, and I'm so excited to be able to welcome you to what I hope will be an informative evening for you, not just about your student, but about the great things that are going on here at Riverwood. I'm excited about the opportunities in front of us this year. This is a terrific student body, a dedicated faculty, and while we have some things we have to work on, I know that with the parent support that we have, the future for our school is very, very bright. We are a diverse school of 1,672 students, and I think one of the things about our school that really is important to our community is that in our hallways walks the real world. We have students from different racial groups, religious groups, socioeconomic groups, and we're a great way for students to build those skills that will help them in whatever comes next for the rest of their lives. My first job as the new principal was to get to know this community. So what I did over the summer is had many meetings with faculty, staff, students, and community members, and I basically had two questions that I asked. The first question was, what's going well at Riverwood? The second question is, what's not going well? Or what would you like to change? So what is working at Riverwood? I got a lot of great answers. Many people, as I mentioned, enjoy and relish the diversity of our student population. There are many opportunities for students to get involved in extracurricular activities. We have a tremendous academic reputation supported by some dynamic teaching practices in the classroom. What was shared with me is that there's a huge sense of pride at this school, which I've detected very early. Our staff wants to do well, our kids want to please, and our community wants this school to be successful. I believe, and I think the kids also reiterated, that they will do what's expected of them, and the expectations of them are very, very high. The second question was, what needs to be changed at Riverwood? And I received a lot of heartfelt, thoughtful answers. Among some of the things that were discussed with me is people want consistency in leadership. And that's good to hear because I plan on being here for a long time. People also want to see us address some of the behavior problems in the building, which we have already begun to do. There is a concern that many of our students are using drug and alcohol. And as the PTSA mentioned, we have numerous programs either in place or starting to help our students tackle some of these issues. The staff wants me to be transparent, and I try to do that with regular weekly communications about all the things that are going on. And one of the things that was shared with me is the staff just wants me to smile. And that's easy to do because I'm having a great time. I'm fortunate to be able to work with a tremendous faculty and leadership team that is dedicated to our students. I'm very excited about the administrative team that is in place, including Dr. Jeremy Kopkis, who's in charge of our IB diploma program, and Ms. Kendra Hansen, who oversees our middle years program, also known as MYP. The leadership also contains a passionate group of educators who serve as department chairs, graduation coach, and other leadership positions. Please contact these people if you have any questions, and if we can't get the answers for you, we'll direct you to somebody who can help you. Among some of the student performance indicators are the Georgia End-of-Course test scores. The Georgia End-of-Course tests are given in select subjects, and those indicate how students have performed on the previous year. As you can see from the PowerPoint slide, we have some areas where we have improved and some areas where we need to show some growth. We have already begun the process of working with our teachers to make sure that they understand what standards kids are expected to know and how they will be measured on those standards. When the results from the spring of 2013 end-of-course test came in, one of the things I told the staff is that we're always going to compare ourselves to the very best schools in our district and in our county. So if you look on this PowerPoint slide, you can also see scores from Northview, Milton, Walton, and of course North Springs, our rival up the street. Our goal is to be the best we can at everything we do, not just so we can have good numbers on a PowerPoint slide, but that our kids have the best opportunities and that they are ready for what comes next. As many of you know, there's a program called AP, or Advanced Placement. These are really college-level courses that are taught in high school, and in the spring every year, the students are asked to perform on the Advanced Placement, or AP, test. This slide shows you how our kids performed as a percentage of passing rate. The AP tests are scored on a scale of 1 to 5, and scores of 3, 4, or 5 are considered passing, and most colleges accept those for credit. So not only is it a good way for students to be exposed to a more rigorous curriculum, but it also allows kids to earn college credit while in high school. Just like our end-of-course tests, our AP scores have some areas to be proud of and some areas that we need to improve. We're also very proud of the International Baccalaureate program, or IB program, here at Riverwood International Charter School. The IB program has been around for a long time, and it's also a rigorous program that exposes students to a more of an international curriculum and allows them the opportunity to qualify for the IB diploma. This slide shows you how many students we had test, and as a school, how those students performed on that test. I'm very excited about the IP program, and if you had a chance to get into those classrooms, you see some very thought-based discussion curriculum that really helps students broaden their horizon and see the world differently. As a result of the work and the conversations I've had, there are some things that I'm targeted for myself to accomplish this year. This is not to be confused with our strategic plan. What I'm showing you here are the goals that I've developed based on my conversations and getting to know this incredible school. First off, I want to continue to get to know the Riverwood staff, parents, community, and all of our stakeholders. I want to support our teachers with meaningful professional development that impacts what the students are doing in the classroom. Working with the Student Governance Council, we do have to develop a 3-year strategic plan that'll also include some ideas about the new facility and how we need to improve the facilities available for our students and staff. I want to build a culture of respect that supports all that our kids are doing, not just in academics, but also in athletics and the fine arts. And finally, high quality instruction for all of our students. As I tell the kids, with everything that we have going on here, there's really one purpose, and that's to provide our kids the best instruction so they can take advantage of their opportunities and graduate. And at the end of the day, our success doesn't come in 2, 3, or 4 years, but our success is when our students are successful 10 years from now, and when they have a career they enjoy and a life that they find fulfilling. Hopefully, we're working to get those kids off to that kind of start. So finally, thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you for so many of you that have spoken to me about the things that are going well at our school and the things that we need to improve. There's many ways to contact me, and I encourage you to do so. As a parent of 3 teenagers, I know sometimes they come home and say things and you're not sure if that's true or not. Don't believe the rumor mill. Don't hesitate to contact me or any one of the leaders here at Riverwood, and we'll do everything we can to be as transparent and as open as possible. I hope you enjoy open house. I hope you enjoy meeting the staff here, and I hope that you continue to support our school. Thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you, and have a good evening.